The ball hits the ground with a hollow thud, the kind that sounds more like a sigh than a bounce. It's early, the kind of early where the sky is still deciding whether it wants to turn blue or stay asleep. In an empty alley behind a rundown convenience store, a kid dribbles a beat-up $1 basketball he bought from a discount bin outside a gas station. Every bounce leaks air. Every step feels like the ground is fighting back. The asphalt is cracked and even, and dangerously close to becoming gravel. But for him, this is a court. This is a dream. This is home. A gust of wind rattles a rusted piece of fence behind him. The backboard is a yellowed plastic sheet bolted into a crooked pole, and the rim hangs at a half-inch tilt like it's survived more storms than anyone living here. But the sound of that cheat ball scraping against the ground still echoes with something powerful ambition. Because greatness rarely starts with greatness. It starts here, in the forgotten corners of America where a single dollar can buy you a chance, if you're willing to chase it. But hundreds of miles away, hidden behind security gates and private roads nobody is allowed to drive on. Another ball bounces, and this one sounds nothing like the first. The echo is clean, sharp, almost supernatural. The acoustics were engineered to perfection. The air smells like money. The entire court feels unreal, like stepping into a billionaire's version of paradise. This is the world's most expensive basketball court. A $100 million monument to luxury, technology, and the idea that if you're rich enough, even the laws of physics should feel customizable. Between these two extremes, a $1 ball in an alley and a $100 million masterpiece hidden in the desert, lies a story about how money reshapes the same game into two completely different worlds. That's the journey we're taking today. The sun rises fully now, washing the alley court in a warm golden light that somehow makes it look even older. The kid shoots. The ball rattles off the rim and rolls into a puddle. He doesn't care. He grabs it, wipes it on his shirt, and keeps going. Every missed shot is fuel. Every bounce is a reminder that even on the cheapest court, dreams cost nothing. A few blocks over, the scene shifts. A community court stands freshly painted, built with donated materials and patched concrete. It's worth maybe a few $100s total. But compared to where we started, it feels like luxury. The lines are crisp, the nets are new, and the backboards don't shake like they're about to fall off. Kids pour in after-school backpacks tossed aside, sneakers tied tight. The sound of dribbling grows louder, cleaner. The ball doesn't sink into cracks anymore. It glides. It sings. This court might be simple, but it has energy, the kind of energy that builds players, friendships, and memories. A crossover lands cleaner here. A three-pointer feels possible. A dream feels just a little bit closer. But the climb continues. A college-level facility comes next, maple hardwood floors shining like they've been polished by angels. Perfect lighting, perfectly spaced seating, and perfectly calibrated rims that feel like they're waiting for an ESPN highlight. Every squeak of a shoe echoes across the entire gym with purpose. Players here don't just practice. They train. They grind. They chase scholarships, championships, and futures. Screens glow with instant replay analysis. Strength rooms sit just around the corner. Coaches watch every movement. The court feels alive, not messy or chaotic like the alley. Not warm and friendly like the community court. This one is professional, precise. Built for athletes who know the game is more than a hobby. But even this world, with its shining floors and structured drills, is tiny compared to what waits at the top. The first step into the private luxury court feels like entering a tech company's headquarters mixed with a modern art museum. The air is purified, temperature perfectly controlled. The walls are soundproofed to create the ideal acoustic bounce of a basketball. The floor isn't just maple, it's custom-engineered hardwood imported from a remote region where the trees are cut only during a specific season to maintain density. The lighting isn't just bright, it's smart. Sensors adjust beams instantly based on player position to reduce shadows. The hoops track shot arc, spin rate, and impact angle. Screens on the walls display stats in real time, almost like the player is inside a video game that's learning from them. Trainers hover nearby with biometric monitors. Drones float overhead capturing 360-degree footage. Even the sneakers worn on this court are scanned for pressure patterns to prevent injuries. This court doesn't just host basketball. It studies you, improves you, learns you. But this is just the warm-up. Because the actual $100 million court, the one that made headlines, the one nobody believed even existed, sits deeper inside the property. A set of armored doors slide open, revealing a court unlike anything the sport has ever seen. The ceiling is in lead sky, projecting hyper-realistic clouds. Sunsets, even nighttime stars depending on the mood. The billionaire who built it claimed he wanted a court that could simulate the feeling of playing anywhere in the world. And he meant it. One mode mimics the lighting of Madison's Square Garden during a playoff game. Another recreates the harsh desert sun of an outdoor street tournament. A third simulates the soft golden glow of a seaside court at sunset, complete with ambient ocean soundscapes. The floors can shift texture from hardwood to turf to a hyper-elastic polymer that reduces joint stress by 40%. The material alone costs more than some entire college arenas. Hidden beneath the court is a shock absorption system originally designed for aerospace testing. It measures impacts, reduces strain, and gives players the sensation of bouncing higher without actually altering gravity. For athletes, it feels like flying. For spectators, it looks like magic. Along the wall sit full-body cryotherapy pods, recovery chambers, personal chefs, meditation rooms, virtual reality simulators, and a private tunnel connecting the court to a luxury residence larger than most hotels. This is what happens when someone decides that basketball shouldn't just be a sport, it should be an experience. But here's the twisted twist money can't avoid. For all of its perfection, all of its beauty, every sound in the $100 million court feels manufactured. Too clean, too engineered, too controlled. There are no echoes of childhood, no scraped knees, no arguments over who gets ball first, no memories carved into the concrete, no stories born from struggle. It's flawless but silent. And that silence says more than all the luxury in the world. Meanwhile, far away from the polished perfection, the alley kid dribbles his $1 ball again. The sun is lower now. He shoots, jumps, lands, the rim shakes, the ball drops through. A perfect swish. His smile says everything. He didn't need smart lighting. He didn't need pressure-sensing floors. He didn't need a billionaire's playground. He needed determination. He needed effort. He needed heart. And that's the truth hiding inside this comparison, the secret the world's most expensive court accidentally reveals. Money can buy convenience. It can buy technology. It can buy comfort. It can buy a court worth more than entire neighborhoods. But it cannot buy passion. It cannot buy grit. It cannot buy the hunger to improve. It cannot replace the fire that starts on the cheapest ground, with the cheapest ball, in the quietest corner of a forgotten street. The $1 court creates players. The $100 million court polishes them. One builds dreams. The other funds them. And in that contrast lies the heart of this entire journey, the reason the cheapest court in America and the most expensive court on earth. Powerful in completely different ways. Because no matter how cracked the asphalt is, no matter how loud the fence rattles, no matter how cheap the ball feels, the moment passion hits the ground, greatness has already begun. And that's the real ending. The twist. The truth money can't escape. Even if you put $100 million into a basketball court, you still can't buy the thing that matters most.